Hey guys, what's cracking? Godsman here, coming at you with another fight night. So the fight night tonight is going to be featuring a retrain for a couple of classic waifus from the Overdress / Divines era. Up in the top corner, bearing the red gloves, albeit it's with a blue deck, we've got ourselves Krysrain being piloted by Yugioh, one of the Krysrain enjoyers, and always having a love-hate relationship with that fact. Ain't that right?
You said it. Also, hello, because yep, who else is gonna play this deck?
Who else is gonna play it? That literally the reason why you played it in friggin' Deluxe as well is like, yeah. I'm just here. But I mean, let's not laugh that belated from like the fact that you do enjoy the deck at least a fair bit, right? I
did like it. Also, now the retrain has also got a lot more people trying Krysrain out now, so I'm definitely not the only one playing it now. But it is still a funny meme to say I was the only one who played this deck for a long time.
True. Meanwhile, down in the bottom corner, bearing the blue gloves for a green deck, never gonna really get these colors quite right. We've got ourselves David playing Lianorn with the new Lianorn Traumend. So as opposed to Krysrain, you're kind of playing with the pack here, my brother. You ready to play some Lianorn?
Chiba.
I'm John Vanguard. And this is my favorite deck of the Citadel. Yeah, there's not much else to explain here. Both of these decks got like a retrain and a couple of support cards. I mean, Lianorn got a little bit more because of the ride line, but you know, that's about it. So we're gonna see how these things kind of come to clash with each other because they're more quality of life updates than they are like huge dramatic retrains. So we're gonna see what's gonna end up taking it here because both these decks actually have some good stuff going for them. Lianorn's definitely got the more crazy offense, but I mean, high five is basically in its home field advantage when it goes to Krysrain, so it's kind of a debate. Are we ready to begin, fellas?
Yep. I would say so.
All right, stand up. So, Vanguard.
Vanguard. Hip hop octava, pronta.
Racing Winds Corfi.
I forgot that I had this as my starter because I'm just like, what if I fake people out thinking I play Artisaria?
Yeah, I know. The sweat didn't quite leave your veins here.
Nope. Besides, she's cute. I don't mind leaving her in there.
It's a nice one. I tend to go for the Lutetia one because, well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Aha, all right. Playing new grade 1 ride line. So when it's placed by riding from Corfi, you can reveal Traumend in the ride deck, so you must be playing this in the ride deck, and call a plant token to rear circle. And this is familiar, it's because they realized the rower ride line was infinitely better than the home ride line for Lianorn.
Yep.
Indeed.
Turns out a +1 is a lot better than whatever the hell the original did.
Well, you plus this one from this.
Oh, speaking of high five. Let me just
high five!
Speaking of high five, high five the sky. I will never not say that.
Right.
High five.
Mermaid Idol said I get energy generator and energy charge 3.
Can you imagine if the effect like contractually obligated the opponent to high five you?
No, imagine it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. The one card is like you're contractually obligated to shake the opponent's hand after playing this card.
Yeah, I remember. I actually played Yugioh Friendship against my best friend once because he never gave me handshakes when I like played him, right? So and he's my best friend, by the way, so that says something. So I played Yugioh Friendship against him, and he actually like sat there reading for a few minutes online while I'm waiting with the handshake. He says, "No, I only have to consent to the notion of the handshake. I do not actually need to physically shake your hand." I'm like, come on, man, I can't win with this guy.
Brother's not like an IRL tsundere. He's like, I don't need your
unironically, man. Ooh, okay, guards the early swing. All right.
Ooh, unfortunate. Let's see. Drive check. Okay, normal unit. I can live with that. Faster.
Oh, trigger.
No. Get that crap out of here.
Yeah, Idol's Fire comes in saying there is one option remaining.
I'll just discard another high five again.
All right.
Okay, I need to discard fodder for ride anyway.
We're going from spring into summer with this grade 2 ride line here.
I do kind of like the new background arts for this ride line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They seem to really be leaning into those Four Seasons themes after Estation, huh?
Estation being like, "Hey, I did that."
Yep. It's okay. It's revolutionary. Time for everyone to take your gimmick, just like how everyone took Jewel Core's gimmick after it came out.
And Grant being like how I revolutionized because of the token with plant gauge. It's like, sure, buddy.
He wishes.
Sure.
You wish, buddy. You wish, brother.
You get one, Granfia. You get one.
Yep. Oh, that's Ye's unit.
Yep, we're throwing down Ace unit right off the bat. I mean, there's a lot of energy blast going on with Lianorn, right? So it's pretty much like almost guaranteed you're going to be seeing this card in Lianorn builds. I think the only thing that like reliably energy blasts for them is the discard fodder target, right?
Yeah,
Well, technically that and the Vanguard now. The Vanguard uses 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I guess you have to be a little more careful with that. I mean, I guess it makes sense the Vanguard does it, because, you know, when nothing else is using EB anyway, for the most part, you may as well. All right, calling down a couple more cards here. But where's, like, calling down double Rosarium Fairy with, like, a back row full of plant tokens and beating face?
That's what I want to do.
Downgrade.
You can do that turn 1, by the way. Isn't that just crazy, dude?
Yeah, I wanted to, but I don't have any, so it is what it is.
You like that.
Breaking in the big 25. How can you?
Yeah, 15.
No guard.
Check.
Damage. Check. Balls.
What? Okay. Explain for the audience real quick, because what the hell, man?
What? Well, it's more like I wanted a damage trigger because I have a 23k unit swing on an 8k banger.
No, that damage check.
Oh, I know. Apparently, everyone's running this. This is I don't even remember what this thing is called. Prism, Pearl, and Twinkle Powder. It's set order. I think they said it was primarily meant to support Kyrie. It's continuous order zone. All your back row mermaids get boosts, so it's just a better set order boost. And then act order zone once per turn. Costs Soul Blast 1. Choose one of your mermaid units and gets plus 5k. So that's pretty good. It's actually pretty helpful because guess what? Krysrain's a mermaid.
Well, yeah, but like Krysrain's Soul Blast now. Sheesh. Okay, ballsy. Oh
yeah.
Well, as opposed to the
That's
surprising
what I
first
like.
damage check, the second damage check is, well, the most unsurprising thing you'd expect.
Yeah.
It is one of the best cards in the entire nation being played again in his own archetype. Wow, the fact Krysrain had that twice.
Really. All right. All right. We're gonna discard 5 Regulus to ride. Top Idol Aqua.
These are some optimal discard targets.
I know, right? Nice.
Meanwhile, I'm not
Hey.
seeing any of that like busted like right discard fodder. It cries to the moon.
Oh, God forbid! It's not like you got a freaking perfect offense on me on turn 2.
And before Krysrain loses this game anyway because Lianorn's brrr.
Yep. All right. Skill. I get to look at top 7. Add a grade 2 or greater, any grade 2 or greater unit card to my hand. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we're gonna get you,
It is consistent.
and I get to shuffle. Well, I have to shuffle. I don't really have a choice in that matter.
Judge, my opponent chose not to shuffle.
It could be like that. We're gonna call this chick. This is the one a lot of people have been raving about lately. When placed on Rigor Circle, choose a grade 3 mermaid from my ride deck, which Krysrain is, so here she is.
Yep.
And now, because I revealed, I can, or if I have a grade 3 or greater mermaid Vanguard, I can counterblast 1. Sure, let's go what counterblast French yet. I get to look at top 7 for a mermaid with normal unit without Sentinel in its card name, or the set order that's in the damage zone. Reveal, add it to my hand. Look at top 7.
Wow, the fact that Mermaid has more support as a type than Insect must make Maz real every day.
No, I can't say I would blame him for the rage. We are going to add.
You just wait until we get that Loris
Krysrain.
Stride deck set, bro.
Unironically, I mean, I might shill for it. I mean, that thing is like in my top 5 like Striders of all time, dude. Loris was a base effing deck. Anyone who hates Bermuda doesn't remember that it wasn't until like end of G that Bermuda was Bermuda, man.
Yeah, that's true.
God, it really does just add the Krysrain. I understand. Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna swing 10 on Vanguard.
Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah. Tick.
Good.
Good thing I drew one of those.
It's like good. It's holding like knife point at locals. You better not check anything good.
Check. High five.
Whoa.
Check.
Say it, man.
PG.
Well, the other thing that might get you demonetized.
No. Say it. Good.
Okay.
Good.
The other thing, because like get fucked, but you know.
Yeah. This was like a minute into the video or whatever. I'd be like, man, what the hell? I just lost 60 cents.
Oh, to be fair, I think I recently got rid of that policy, thankfully. I just think they recently got rid of that, so we're allowed to swear at the beginning of the video again.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, probably because the policy just made no effing sense when you realize what people would just do to exploit that anyway. Dude, this reminds me of the story, right? But I'll get to that in a moment. We got Traumend. So, Grade 2 ride line popped off now. So, when you ride over it, you get to reduce the CB cost of Traumend by 1. So, it's like the Gondiva ride line, right? What do you think, David? Is this a better trade-off than being able to, like, propagate more tokens from Grade 2 Roa or not?
In his hand that I bricked in, no. In hands that you've got stuff to actually call down that are good, then I think it's a little redundant. But I guess Roro just like makes it more consistent, I guess.
Interesting.
The best way to put it.
Yeah, it's probably going to be one of like the bigger debates right now is which one is better. I'm not convinced by that CB mitigation. I feel like it's not necessary compared to early Rush, because that's really Lianorn to me. It's just like Rush face and hit numbers, right? It's not a very profound deck, but I guess people can like do it a little differently. So this is Traumend. Let me make it bigger for the screen here so everyone can see it. So it's got continuous. It's in Unison Dress. So Unison Dress is on turn 3. Still proud I predicted that. Then it's got continuous the Vanguard Circle. All of your Lianorns get boost in grade -2. This is so why you don't really need this. Anyway, auto on the Vanguard Circle once per turn. When this unit attacks while not boosted, you then boost with all of your back row rear guards, as Lianorns like to do. If you boosted with 3, as you should, you can Counterblast 1 and Energy Blast 2. It's only Energy Blast 2 this turn because the handy ride line skill. It gets a drive. And at the end of the battle, you can either restand 2 of your back row rear guards, so aka the ones that you wouldn't get the boost yet, like classic Lianorn, or if the opponent is grade 3 or greater, good for you, Noir, you choose all your rear guards, stand that unit and this unit, and they don't get drives, but they do get power. Except if you put a Lianorn from hand or rear circle into soul, they get a drive. Oh my god, but that's a lot.
It's good stuff.
The card text on Untap is bigger than the card.
It is. That's a lot of these days. Oh man, okay.
I can't wait for that to come out in English and see the absolute mess of a text box that thing has.
Vowing Saber Reverse will finally have friends again.
I know, right?
Oh sweet, look at that booster you just called.
Oh, that's so
Okay.
Man, could calling Vivash's booster really just like tells what the deck is at right now?
Yeah, truly.
So we boost EV2 to gain the skill. It gains triple drive. This is 13, 26, 31, 44 with triple drive.
Just shy of a magic number. How dare you?
You think I'm playing V Revival? I ain't guarding that. Go for it.
I love the gas up for V right there, because it's true. You could actually free PG that in that format.
Yep.
Third check. No triggers.
Now that is a triple drive.
Check.
The triple drives of all time.
Oh, this seems to be lost to PG now.
Oh, you play that PG? Really, man? Oh, I guess you like...
What?
I guess you like dragons, right? Okay, fair enough.
She's cute.
Sheesh, man. It's just so... I mean, man, okay. I guess I'm just an ass, man. I feel like every PG's inferior to Nicolene.
Yeah. Oh, no, I like her.
23k Vanguard.
I'll guard for 25.
Okay. And then this swings for 21k.
No guard. Damage check. Nuts.
Gonna do it? He's gonna do it. He's like, it's not over yet. Remember this play straight from 2022?
10k?
Intercepto.
Beautiful.
I actually realized my last attack was a little more than what I told him, but he took it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I got for that.
So this goes into soul, or no, at the end of the turn, I retire it, draw a card. I don't get the counter charge, but that's fine. Pass turn.
I think it's crazy they gave this deck a second Rosarian Fairy. Why? Why do we need more?
All right, we'll discard High Five again, because this card likes me today, I guess.
Wait, are all those cards in hand mermaids?
Most of them, yes.
Wow, that's why the order.
Yep. We ride Faded One of Ever-Changing Krysrain Cadenza.
Holy crap, I don't even need to magnify it hardly at all. It's that big.
I know, right? God, so much text just to do the same shit, man. Anyway, we're going to use Aqua's skill. Look at top 5 at a grade 2 or greater unit from among them and reveal it. And do I have to reveal it? Yes, I do have to reveal it.
How are they going to confirm you added like a proper card?
Yeah, I know, right? Hi, here's another French chat.
It's it'd be like the Yu-Gi-Oh thing and like with like Mind Crush, where it's like I add this card to my hand. I declare this card. I don't have that card in hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do they do that to Mind Crush, David? Is there a reason?
No.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's Konami. Okay.
Totemana. So last 2 to call Rochelle. Let me go grab her real quick.
Yeah, while you're grabbing that, Rochelle's actually really important for explaining this card, unless you want to explain it. Would you like her to explain Krysrain or me?
You can go ahead. I'm just going to do my plays.
Got you. So while Noir is here getting set up on beating down Lianorn like the Chad mermaid they are, this effect is very reminiscent to the old Krysrain effect, so we're going to be covering a lot of the same ground here. Now, her axe skill counterblasts 1 and chooses any number of units, and you perform one of the following. But if you have 4 or more units, you get 4. If you got 5 more units, then you get all of them. And they have to be different card names, of course, right? You get 4 effects to choose from, aside from the normal 3 from Krysrain. Now, the first 3 are the same as the regular Krysrain. You draw a card, energy charge 3, you give a unit 15k power, and you give a critical to Krysrain. The 4th, the new effect, gives the ability to self-bounce to one of your rear guards at the end of the turn. Then its divine skill is slightly modified. When it attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, you can soul blast, so now there's a cost to it, but in exchange, you get to deliberately bounce any number of your rear guards and keep whatever you want on the field there, and then call a card from hand and give it the same like power and critical as Krysrain. So it's like the same divine skill, but for the price of a soul blast, you get to like leave cards on field, meaning that you actually have good synergy with Rochelle here, because that means Rochelle could still do its play pattern, and you get a 5 attack turn with divine skill without having to do like whack Anya stuff or whatever. So yeah. So Mermaid Order is getting played down here. This gives all the back row mermaids boost, of which there's a lot of these. There's a lot of mermaids.
Oh yeah. All right, so quickly we'll walk through what I did while Josh was explaining how the deck plays. I called Totemana, I Soul Blasted 2 to call Rochelle, and then I played the Mermaid Order here, so now all my back row mermaids get boost. I call Franchette, and then I called the new card. This is, I forget what her name is. Her name is Empathetic Lime Armel. When she's placed on rear guard circle, I may soul charge 1. I chose to not. If I have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Krysrain's card, I can choose one of my units. I give it 5k. I gave it to my Vanguard. Then I can counterblast 1 to draw 1, which I did, and she gets 5k until end of turn, which I also gave. And now I'm about to use the Act skill, which if I have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Krysrain, and I play an order, which I did, by set order, I get to Energy Blast 3. Choose a grade 1 in my drop zone. Without Sentinel in its card name. If I don't have the same card name, I can call it to Rigard Circle. We'll call Sedna.
The only target you got there.
Yep, that's fine. I just need numbers, honestly. Okay.
God, how fire would it be if it could like call back Sentinels and you bounce that to your hand? Amazing.
That would have been nice for combo plays, because God knows Krysrain could really need it. I'll be honest.
Well, with high 5, I don't know. Speaking of, I guess we can't use high 5 because you're using the set order this turn, right?
Yeah, I can't use high 5 this turn. It's a good contingency, though. All right, Krysrain skill, counterblast 1, choose any number of my units and perform one of the following. If I chose 4 or more, all chosen units have 4 different card names, which they do. Perform 2 instead of 1. If I chose 5 or more, all chosen units have And all of them have different cards, which they do. I can everything, so I get to draw 1. Energy charge 3. Choose one, you give 15k. I'll give it to Franchette for obvious reasons. We'll get to that in a sec. She gets critical +1. And choose one of my rear guards, and it gets at the end of the turn, you may return this unit to your hand. I will choose to give it to we'll give it to Franchette.
I'll give it to Sedna, you won't.
Why would I ever do that?
Meanwhile, David's just here twiddling his thumbs with a 6-card hand that could hardly like block this, I bet, with that triple drive.
Yep. All right. And then Franchette's skill, when she's chosen, or apparently I have learned it has been eroded. It's when her power is increased by the effect of your Krysrain Vanguard. You can add 10k to Krysrain, which makes me a little annoyed because it would have been really fun.
Wow, they really had to errata that crap just because of Cadenza? Come on!
I sincerely hope it wasn't just because of Cadenza, but I've heard
I
heard
bet
it was
it is.
2024, but yeah, it was dumb.
Bushy. We already don't like your erratas because of the crap you pull for Stoic Kea. What are you doing here, man?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Bushy. Come on. All over the floor.
This boost is going to be 23k to your Vanguard because she gets 5k when she attacks with grade 3, and my Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, and my opponent's Vanguard's grade 3 or greater.
Gotcha. I'll guard that.
Yep, that's the line of battle. So now Rochelle boost, Franchette attacks, Franchette skill. When she attacks, if there are 3 more units with different card names, she gets power +5k until end of turn. And if I have 4 more units with different card names at the end of the battle, I can add one of my rear guards back to my hand. So it's going to be 38k to your Vanguard.
I'll take...
What's kind of nice about this attack pattern now is that because the way the Divine Skill works, you don't have to telegraph if you're using Divine Skill that turn or not. You kind of get like a way to like keep your opponent guessing. That is a cool aspect.
Yeah, that is nice. That's a simple but very nice part of it. All right, we're going to add the Sedna back to my hand. All right. Now, we boosted Armel, Krysrain attacks, Rochelle skill, Energy Blast 3, put her into Soul. Draw a card. And then I get to restand 1 unit that's been chosen by Krysrain. So, this is going to be 23, 33, 43 double crit to Vanguard.
Yeah, man. I think, I just don't have enough PGs. Go ahead.
Oh, no. Alright, Twin Drive. First check. Idle Hide. Second check. Persona.
Drive, spared, hopefully.
Brick. Yeah, here's open. Alright, that's 2 damage.
Come on, David, just damage check the nuts. That's not the nuts. That is definitely not the nuts.
No.
Those damage checks are god awful.
Yeah. Just like my drive checks.
Honestly, do I want... Okay, let's put it like, I think I could do it now and probably win, but for the sake of the fight night, I am going to not do it.
Yeah, that is fair. We should at least see what Traumend can do before it ends. But let it be known, that was probably checkmate. That is purely because I think the format is just too aggressive, man. Holy crap! There's no defensive solutions. You don't see PGs.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Franchette swings. Okay, and yeah, she can return this to my hand.
And Franchette bounces back to your hand.
Yep, and then Franchette bounces right back to my hand.
Come on, man. Size doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if this hand is 3 times your hand. 4 times even.
Unironically, yes. Because, well...
You do play Messiah.
Yeah. Also, let's just say, his drive checks were blanks, and so were mine, so...
Yes, yeah, I mean, at least one of them is a 10k shield, technically, if you, if they hit,
Yeah, so I could technically 1 to pass it, and then it becomes a 2 to pass if he checks the trigger. I'm assuming the audience can see his hand, so safe to assume it was probably I probably would have won that game if I'd used Divine Skill. So I know I would have, but I'm for the sake of the Fight Night showcase just to see what Traumend can do.
He was bluffing, bro. He had 3 PG that entire time. He was hoping that you would proc Divine Skill erroneously and go into his wall of defenses.
I mean, I don't think it's an erroneous thing. It would be erroneous. Yeah, I mean, the only erroneous thing you can do is just not do it. But like I said, I'm doing this for the sake of the Fight Night.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it like kind of like assumes that these decks like have play pattern, like play lines to like choose from, but the decision trees are not like that elaborate, right? They're there, but it's usually just plan A or plan B, and like that's literally it.
Yeah, basically. Although I am starting to see why people don't bother playing Realm anymore. It just seems like she's not necessary.
And yeah, I mean, in a PG, in a PG or take attack, why are you going to threaten them to guard with anything that isn't PG?
Yeah, at that point, just say, you know what, I'm just gonna eat this and just pray to God.
Okay.
Right, 31k to Vanguard.
28, intercept 4, 33. Get out of here, girls.
Okay. This will attack and copy Vivach's power. So this is 23, 33k. Plus a booster, 40, 41.
God, and that Lianorn's going to be huge. What the frick? Here we go.
8, 33, 38, 43. I'm going to at least make this turn somewhat eventful, at least.
That is a Krysrain guard for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Swing, restand the boosters, and rest them. CB1, EB2 to gain the skill and triple drive. So 16, 13, 29, 42. Okay.
It's like you're good, fam. You're good.
Go for it.
First check, nothing. Second check.
Ah, there it is.
Crit to the Vanguard. We'll give power back here to Vivach.
Wait, did you get this up?
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, do you want to give it all effects to Vanguard or something?
Well, kind of, but then again, I mean, theoretically, she can inherit the back row unit that she gives power to. So it's like,
I guess that's true.
This is 10k to Vanguard, or 10k over here to this rear guard instead.
Okay, fair enough.
And then third check, another resonance. Okay.
Alright, damage check. Critical trigger. Where were you on the drive check?
Come on, just heal trigger it. Heal trigger it, man. Make it happen.
I do think I have 4 in decks, so.
Draw trigger. Ah, GG's.
It do be like that. GG. Well, in fairness, I think that was a good enough showcase.
We got to show the effects.
Nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, 2 pretty aggressive decks. They try to get some hand. Lianorn is clearly the more like offensively potent deck of the 2, but like Krysrain's got like a lot more card advantage engines going. It's
although it didn't matter because I didn't draw any triggers, so you know.
Right, yeah, exactly. You didn't draw defensive solutions. I mean, it's on you to hit those PGs, man. That's how it works here with this format.
Luck is such a big skill and all that, you know.
Yeah, why didn't you not just like harness more? Should have harnessed more there. Holy crap, David, your drive checks are really bad, man. What's happening to you, dude? I'm sorry about that.
Mine weren't much better.
Yeah, but by the way, he's showing off like the little combos there, right? So after you because you're boosting a bunch, the idea there is you go Resonance Dragon, and then Resonance Dragon tries to proc effect as well. Although did you get 5 boosts with that? Because I know you get 3 from the back.
You get 1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
Oh, right. I forget you could do 2 prior because that's how you get the 5. I knew you could do it. I just forgot briefly how that happened again. So that's how you get your 5, and then after that you ping pong from Resonance Dragon back over there. So it's really powerful effing combo, right? This deck can get So just like Vivash, you can get 6 attacks if you see like the combo there, but overall, is it worth it compared to Vivash? It's a little hard to say, right? Because like Vivash can still keep the drive check no matter what, and she's going to inherently like give them power. So it feels like Vivash is more self-contained in like its offensive potential, but you get the persona right quicker if you do like do Traumend. That's like its big benefit.
Yeah,
that's the biggest benefit. Is getting persona on turn 4 is so much better than getting persona on turn 5. It gets so much better. Yeah. It's so ridiculous how reliant this format is on persona. But you play Vivace in the situation where you're like, fuck, I didn't see persona right, so I'll just ride Vivace instead. But
it's remarkably like Draguled.
Yep, basically. All right, so just to quickly go through like how I would have played my turn and probably would have killed David as a result too. So I was at 28k double crit. Okay, so then I would have soul blasted the Rochelle, returned all of these units to hand. I probably just superior called. Yeah, I probably would have just then superior called this. Because this doesn't have a place during main phase effect, so I can just soul charge 1 off of that, which probably would have been the critical trigger here. Yep, would have been the critical. So I would have actually. So if I did that, I would have draw trigger, draw, and then this damage check would have been a heal. So that actually would have saved me.
Oh wow, how about that? Not that you would need saving, ironically, because it would have just killed there.
Yeah, and then it would have been able to energy. Then I would have just been able to energy blast 3 again, because then I could just call Rochelle. The Rochelle just soul blasted back to the field, right over here.
Yeah, that is an axe skill, so we need to wait till next turn, but it's probably living to the next turn to do it. That's like the idea, right? So yeah, calling back that Rochelle is so huge for this deck. Like, yeah, you're using energy, but between that energy blast and like Rochelle's energy blast, yeah, you're right. Why play Realm? Realm's not useful here anymore. We don't need it. Like, shoot, dude. And of course, E being 6 every turn is fine because Krysrain like EC's 3, right? So it just maintains your equilibrium ultimately. So yeah, they are upgrades, right? Krysrain definitely got upgraded here because of course it did. It's just an objectively better card, but the amount in which it got upgraded feels a little unfortunate because they didn't really reinvent the wheel here, right? They just gave it more consistency effects. They gave it a little bit more balance. They gave it, like, the only thing that felt like actually interesting about this card was the divine skill was adjusted in a more intuitive way, right? Albeit, funnily enough, it actually has a real cost now, so that's kind of that's kind of a funny trade-off. But that's all they really like brought to the table.
And my thoughts on Cadenza is basically like, this is what Krysrain should have been on the first release, and then they should have had a different upgrade. Like, this is just, why did it just return all of your like that? Why was that just a 3 attack deck to start off with in the first place? Like,
right. Yeah, it just wasn't able to keep up, right? Like, I think they assumed that the raw like value and the Vanguard pressure would have been enough to like break through, but I mean, like a lot of the format, it just depends on if the opponent sees PGs or not, you know. I mean, that's just generally how that goes. So it's a little weird. It's a little weird how it's like, yeah, it's a step forward, but when you really contextualize what Krysrain probably should have had from the beginning, and then also how minor the adjustments are and how derivative they are, it's like it's good though. It is good. I don't want to bag on it too much, right? Because I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. This is at least positive for the deck here. What are your overall what's your overall determination of Lianorn stuff, David? What do you think?
I think Lianorn's bad shit. Yeah, I didn't get to show it here. I really didn't because I bricked. Like, my hand was bad. Like, I'm sure anybody watching this that plays Lianorn saw my hand and was like, yeah, that's pretty fucking shit. I had a Resonance, a Vivace, 2 crits, and the Ace unit in my opening hand.
Well, they rely on that Ace unit to get you solutions.
And it didn't find me any. My Ace unit looked at top 7 and saw a PG 5 triggers and that 1 grade 2. And granted, that grade 2 is really good, but like, dude, I just didn't see anything. Not seeing the grade 1 cycler. The grade 1 cycler's nuts. That card that's like discard EB3 or Soul Blast to draw. That card's insane. The difference between you seeing that card and not seeing that card is pretty crazy.
Yeah, because Lianorn's always been offensively inclined. Like, it's not really that, like, all of its card advantage is usually, like, via aggression. So it's either, like, the extra drive checks, or it comes from being able to propagate more cards on the field, right? So it's never been a bastion of defense or whatever, right? Whereas it feels like Krysrain attempts to do that a lot more. But, like, its aggression is just so much better, and that's really all it needed to do. Like, I'm kind of saddened by that, right? Because I'm, like, I feel as if this deck didn't need to get faster. Having said that, though, I also feel like it just didn't need an upgraded ceiling. So it just felt like overall, unlike Krysrain, which felt like it did need a little bit more, even with the high 5 stuff, Lianorn didn't. Lianorn was really strong. So you're sort of playing with fire on this one.
I'm sorry, it's a completely unrelated note, but it just clicked with me that when you said Bastion of Defense, I just realized Bastion, as a deck, runs mostly grade 3s with no shield.
Yeah, its name is Bastion, right?
Yeah,
it's weird.
Sorry, it just hit me. I'm sorry, it just hit me. That's completely related to the video, but it just hit me. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, at least they'll get shield with that one custom card that we just reviewed for the first episode of the review. A little upsell there for like a little hint to that one, right? Anyway, so that was the fight night there. Overall, not the most riveting fight all around, and the upgrades, while they are cool, they definitely do. They definitely come with a little bit of like caveats. Like we take them with a grain of salt here. I think seems to be like the overall thing. Lianorn definitely won out between the two. This is just, as David elegantly right, this is some guano, bro. But at least Krysrain managed to keep up a little bit here, and I mean in this fight technically it did almost won the fight. So we'll give it that, albeit there was a lot of bricks going on here, which led to this cave state. So be it. Anyway, if you guys did like this fight night, then definitely look forward to other fight nights in the future. We are in the set 11 reveal cycle right now, so we should be expecting to get more fight nights like this on the way, because they go part and parcel with like more of the exciting new reveals. Next up on the list should be the prison cards with the new Seraph Clearlight. Totally not going to be a smaller peer light, totally not at all. But when that does come, we will be doing a fight night for it, so definitely look forward to that. But if you're looking for the Vanguard content in the meantime, well, I already alluded to it earlier, but we got a custom card review coming up pretty soon here along with this video, so check that out if it hasn't already been uploaded. And on top of that, we've got other stuff like discussions, top 10s, anime reactions, the whole shebang. Whatever it is you like, check out my channel. And if you do like what you see, consider leaving a subscribe and turn on notification bell for next time I upload a video. And with all that said, take care, God bless.
Peace.
Top 10 Nova Grappler win.